welcome to another update video about Natgas. So Natgas has come down further in line with expectations. It's following the primary wave count nicely, and I think over the next few days and weeks, and don't know about months, but certainly weeks, we're going to see a lot of further downside for Natgas. However, we're hitting now, or we're going to hit a very critical support level that I would like to talk about. Because this is relevant. This channel, I mean, we have been in this channel, you could argue, since June. So down, up, down, yeah, and here halfway up, but we are now hitting the support trend line. There is a chance for some short-term upside here, which I want to talk about, and I will tell you which level is going to be relevant to identify that. There is still here the count, my count overall is still that we moved up here in wave 1 in June 22. And since then we have been moving down in a corrective wave pattern in an A, B, C correction. And within the A wave we had A, B, C as well. Then we had here the B wave, and we're now coming down in C. That's still, for me, a very likely option. There is still the alternative pattern, which is still possible, in that we are going to see a stronger B wave. That is still possible, and that is the short-term upside I want to talk about as well. But let's first of all talk about the direct sell-off scenario and which levels are likely for them, which levels we need to watch out for, and then we can talk about the other pattern where we see some short-term upside as a possibility. So the first pattern is obviously, you know, we go in here and we are looking at this as a C wave to the downside. So that a B wave peaked here on the 23rd of November at around $7.67. Now we're basically at $5. So we then came down in what I believe was an impulse in a wave 1. We moved up in a wave 2, basically maxed out what we could do here nearly. That was not unexpected. Yeah, we moved up in this wave 2. There was the short-term upside. We gave you a key level that we shouldn't go above. We didn't go above, which is confirmation for the primary count here, which means we're now heading further down. And we could be in a third wave down. There should then be a fourth wave up and a fifth wave down. This third wave, if we are in the third wave, it's most likely not finished yet. It would be too short. But we can find out, and we can look at 5 waves within in this wave already. So there's 2 options. First of all, my view is here very likely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be further confirmed discount if we break below here, substantially below this support level at basically $5. This swing low, yeah. And then we need to follow through and break below the channel support. And we get out of the channel, and that could take us down quite quickly here into, well, if we really talk about this wave 3, if we talk about this last wave as an impulse, the target, the ideal target would be around $2.90 for this wave 3. So what I think could be, because we can count 5 waves down already, if we follow that path, we will get something like this, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5, yeah? Just to show you how this count would work out. So we have 5 waves down. So that is why I'm talking about we need to expect here at any moment now some short-term upside. Also because, again, we are quite oversold. We are oversold, or we were oversold, and we see a bullish divergence on the 4-hour chart. Bear in mind, we were here oversold as well. I told you we'll see some short-term upside at least, yeah, which we did. And a volatile market like Natgas, if you see an oversold reading, be aware there's a good chance of going up. But on the daily, actually, we have some short-term, we're not that oversold actually. But it all depends on which levels are triggered now, so we're going to talk about that. So in the very short term, if we try to label this wave count, my view is that we've seen here a wave 1 down, a wave 2 to the upside. We came down in a wave 3. This is a 4, and this is a 5. Yeah, this could go a bit lower, this wave 5, and we talk about target as well for this wave 5. Just need to change the wave degree here a bit. So how to calculate the target for the yellow wave 5? Would be we take the length of the wave 1, go to the high of the wave 4, and first target reached the 1-to-1 ratio there. That is what you would normally expect. Now, if we push lower, we're going to go to the ultimate extension target here at 435. Yeah, this is still possible. Now, if we break below 482, then it's most likely going to take us first to 435. And we need to take it from there. But at some point, there should be some upside. Yeah, and it could be in this wave 2 of 3, for example, or in the other pattern that I'm going to talk about now. But this would generally take us down further. Wouldn't be surprised if in the end we appear somewhere or we arrive somewhere in the $2 to $3 range. Yeah. Okay, but we need to take it level by level here, because as we're heading to new lows, we always need to be very, very mindful that we've had a long correction already, and we need to watch those prices closely and the structure. Now, the other pattern is, this one here basically, that we are going to see an extended B wave to the upside. Yeah. This would be possible in not only, and this is not really possible anymore as an ABC. Let me take that out. 1 second, just need to think. Okay, no, this is still possible. So we could move the B wave here because we made a new low, so it would have to sit here. But this is the extended upside pattern where we say, okay, we came down, that's fine. But there is the possibility, and that's always been on the table, that this was obviously an A wave only, that it was not completion of wave B. This was an A wave only in pink. We are now coming down in 3 waves in B. Yeah, because we have an A wave here possibly, a B wave here, and a C wave down. And then we would now turn around and move up in 5 waves in a C wave impulsively to complete a higher degree B wave, and would then come down. This is quite substantial upside that's possible here. Yeah. And we need to see how far up that is going to go. But be aware, either way, very shortly, I would expect some upside. Either just sort of low level corrective, and and then we see where it should take us, because it could be the wave 1 of the wave 3, or it's going to be something more substantial here in the B wave, and we would then come down. I'm not really a fan of this count, but it's possible. It's absolutely possible. Okay, so which levels are relevant now? So we have to say a local low is in. A local low is in if we break above this high at 539. That would be evidence that a local low is in here, and we're going to move higher. And then it depends on how high do we go. If we go into the region between, or let's say if we don't go above 645 or 646, then it's most likely just a 1-2, and we follow the direct path to the downside. If we go above 646, we need to seriously consider that we've got this extended ABC correction. And that's all maybe a lot of information at the moment, but I want to give you the 2 key scenarios that are possible here. There are only 2 here, so I'm not showing you 3 or 4 or 5. There's only 2 scenarios here, but I want to make you very much aware of these 2 possibilities. That at some point here I do expect some short-term upside potential, yeah, or some short-term upside, but only in a corrective move, ideally. If it's going to be impulsive, it's probably that wave C, and then we're in a larger corrective pattern, but would then come down. I don't expect this overall downtrend to be finished yet. And with regular updates, I will keep you aware about in which pattern we most likely are. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update about Natgas. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.